Welcome to Quick Stop F1 Podcast. My name is Nasser and you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, the number one F1 podcast in the Bumper Club world. Don't piss me off, huh? Don't piss me off. I'm not fucking about this shit. Joining me, as ever, is the incomparable, the inimitable, the most moisturized F1 content creator in the world. She's back from her travels. Don't piss me off. She's been abroad. She's back in town, back to give you what you need every fucking race weekend. What you need, what you want. It's none other than Thandie Savanda.
Bellissimo, bellissimo.
Bellissimo, bellissimo.
Bellissimo.
How's it going?
Great. Great start to the year. Great start to the season.
Yeah, hold on. I've got a sound for that. So have I got a sound for that? Oh, no, I thought I had the wah, wah, wah. Yeah,
Damn.
Look. Actually, you know what? All I do have is...
The ghetto!
You know when you turn up at a ghetto and people say like you'll know you're there because you'll see a certain crackhead who'll like sorry for that, a certain crackhead who'll like introduce you, or you'll get robbed immediately. I saw a tweet today from Vincenzo Landino saying welcome TeamLH.
Do you know what's so...
And I was like, oh.
Do you know what's so funny about that? We all had like the most chat. We were like, we're going to Ferrari, we're so excited, we're going to change things, everything's going to be incredible. And then they were just sat there like, we were like, oh, it's our team now. So, have it. Take it. Fuck our team.
No, Lord.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Well, look, before we get into that, thank you for watching. If you're watching, thank you to all the new subscribers. This is probably your first podcast of the season. If you are watching, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 6,000. We're on the road there. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you want to support us, there's a Patreon there for ad-free streaming. There is the memberships on the channel if you want to support on YouTube. And obviously, could you leave us some reviews? Leave us reviews, leave us comments on Spotify. Reviews on Apple, comments on Spotify. We see them all. Thandie, first and foremost.
Yes, sir.
Did you watch this race live?
I did watch. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Don't lie.
I did not watch this race live, guys. You're not getting me at 4 a.m. If anyone was in Liverpool last night, you know it was Paddy's Day. You know Scousers go out. I went out.
Yeah.
I did not drink though because I've given up wine for Lent. Shout out God.
Shout out God. Hey, shout out God.
Every time.
Every time. When he
Shout out God. Shout out God. So by the time I got in at like 1 a.m, I was like, nah, allow it. I'm going to bed. And then I saw loads of tweets from people saying I won't make it. So I thought we were in it together. I've woken up now and people are like, what was that? I'm like, what? I thought we were all sleeping.
No. We were not sleeping. We were up. I said to myself, I saw the reports that like, oh, we may delay the race because of all the rain. It might be like a Brazil situation or even worse, a Spa 21 situation. And I tweeted, I was like, if I wake up for this fucking race and they delay it, I'm gonna go crazy. And I woke up, I watched the fucking build up, and then Isack Hadjar said, "Not today." He said, "Fuck all your plans." Look, not too much on Isack. We'll get into that. Well, look,
we'll get into that.
You are obviously clearly Ferrari. You are clearly you're literally right. Yeah, which official retailer did you get that from?
Actually, In February, fun story. In February, when Lewis announced, guys, this is a fun story. In Feb, when Lewis announced, I went on Vinted, and fun fact, this is if you're a tiny babe like me, this is actually a size 7 in children's.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to do that. No, real talk.
Yeah.
I used to do that. When I used to work at H&M, I used to steal from the kids section. Every fucking time. Bro,
Zara baby section, I'm there too.
You're there.
So this is actually an official top, but I've just picked children's sizes. So,
I love that. No, look, you look splendid.
Who knew red looked so good on us?
Who knew? Who would have known? Huh?
Who'd have known? Not us.
Not me. So, obviously, I guess coming into this weekend, excitement. Tell me how you're feeling. You know, you're hungover, but you're like, wow, first race of the season. Not hungover, because you're giving up fucking drink for Lent. Shout out every time. Every fucking time, bro.
Go on.
So you know, you've got yourself up, and you're like, you know, all the hype. You've seen the videos, Enzo Ferrari shot, the suit, the Ferrari F40. You've seen them in Milan. He's so happy. You get to the race. Tell me how you're feeling in those opening moments. Describe it for the audience right now.
In those opening moments, I'm seeing Starlight. I'm seeing Oscar singers. I'm seeing Ray on the line. I'm seeing, you know, Lewis in red. I'm seeing spins in them, man. Yeah? And I'm thinking, this is it. You know?
Yeah.
Me, you, Charles. I even said to my sibling, I said, you know, I've never found Charles attractive, but recently it's a little something, you know?
He's speaking to you.
In it. He's speaking to me, right?
He's speaking to you.
And I'm like, do you know what? Whatever happens, at least we have a seat. And we have, whatever happens, at least we have a seat, yeah? And, you know, this is the LV track, and nothing sells glamour apart from minus Ferrari in it. So I'm all right. We're already at a winning streak here. Do you know what I mean? Whatever the outcome, guys, it cannot be as bad as last year. Please, oh race gods, if you hear me, do a little, you'll spin that motherfucker, God. If you hear me, G.O.D., I need you to flip that motherfucker, right? Shout out TikTok every time, yeah? So I had a bit of I was optimistic, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I was disappointed, because we did have that little bit of a high where he was on P1. We did have that.
That like half a lap.
0.0222 seconds.
Oh, man, that was so good. When he was
I was on my ultimate high.
I was like so busy tweeting about everyone else fucking up. I wasn't even looking at the timing board. So I was just getting busy, like, everyone's fucking up. And then I kind of calmed down, looked at it, oh my God, we're in second place. And then I was like, oh my God, we're in first. Oh my God, we're going to win this thing.
First.
Like, oh my God. And then the rain started.
And then obviously reality came, Let the rain fall down.
Also, wait. No. What song's that?
I mean, in the words of Nyasha, wow, 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 word to Kylie Minogue, fam. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Or should be making Italian. Wow, we were. Oh my God, I hate myself. I hate that I said that.
Wow, we were.
Yeah,
that's exactly how they sounded. It's just, I was just there in Milan. They were like,
trust me.
Wow, we were.
Wow, we were.
No, look, I guess, look, I guess, you know, you're looking at the beginning of that race, and, you know, Lewis actually got a great start, goes down the outside of Alex Albon. Charles kind of cuts him off. Then Alex Albon goes past, and we're stuck behind Alex Albon for like the majority of the race up until you know it starts kicking off again. Ricciardo Adami. So obviously Lewis's new engineer,
the one who they've decided isn't going to say hammer time because it won't sound as good.
It's about the only thing he won't say, to be honest.
Right, okay. But we're not going to dunk on him too early, guys. Let's not do that yet.
So what are your thoughts on, I guess, because there was a lot of chatter from, he's a yapper. He's a yapper.
Yeah.
And he was talking a lot to Lewis, and, you know, Lewis kept having to say, look, leave me to it, or, you know, I'm all right, like, doing I guess is this just showing, like, how much bedding in and how much learning there is for Lewis, I guess?
You know that leave me to it line? That was definitely a conversation that him and Charles had prior, and we're like, look, Charles was like, he's going to chat your head off, lad. Just say, he's going to chat your head off. Like, just say, leave me to it, and he will know. Like, it was definitely, as soon as he said it, I was like, he knew this was going to happen. Yeah. The man, I mean, just welcome to the general Ferrari strategy, which has been a mess for the past fucking how many 4 seasons anyway.
It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. I mean, you know what? The thing is with Lewis, as we're both from Hertfordshire, there's certain things about how Lewis was talking that I just knew. Like, people from Hertfordshire have, like, we're like Londoners, but we're not rude. We're like, we're polite. We're like polite Londoners. But then when
you guys went to like private schools and stuff.
Well, no, I didn't. Neither did Lewis. But there's a lot of that about. Not gonna lie. So it rubs off on you. It does rub off on you.
Right.
And Lewis kept saying, like, please.
Yeah.
Can you leave me to it, please? It's too much. That's enough information, please. Thank you. And it's just like, I think, like, and I think it's like a clash of cultures. For the Italian, he's probably thinking, oh, maybe he's just being polite. Maybe he does want me to keep giving information, but he's being shy because he keeps saying please. He's not being firm enough. But he doesn't know, like, that's like the most firm Lewis is going to get. Like, if someone just says, can you leave it to me, please? Like, and enunciates the please, he's telling you to fuck off, bro. Like, he's telling you to do one. But that just wasn't there. I think what was worse was obviously the strategy. Like we said, I mean, look, how many times have we sat on this podcast?
Tell me this, riddle me this. So, so when they kind of get the reports for the weather, how soon do they get the reports for the weather? Like, who is the person telling them, like, we're going to have rain? We'll probably have rain for the duration of how many laps in, etc. Like, what is that whole process?
During the race or before?
Before.
Well, I guess before, what they have is the same thing that they have during the race, which is like the weather radar. So, you know, when they have that thing which is kind of like stutters in, and you'll see like the blue. So the dot in the middle, that's where you are. Yeah. And then obviously the colours, if it's blue, then that's obviously water that's going to pass over. So they have So they have those reports, and they can see, okay, this is the level of rain that we're going to have. And I think all the teams, I want to say they have different. Maybe they have different weather channels or whatever. Maybe they're the same weather channel.
I think so.
Yeah, because sometimes
somebody was getting Sky News.
Yeah.
Somebody was getting
Someone was getting the reports of fucking
weather.com.
Yeah. Actually weather or something like.
Trust me.
Like, because it's mad. Because, you know, you will see some people. I don't know if it's interpretation, but obviously you're right. At the beginning, everyone seemed to kind of cotton on to what was going on in terms of the weather. Like, you know, everyone, other than Haas, who, you know, went on to the wrong tire. But, like, everyone was pretty much in tune with what the weather was saying until that last phase.
Right.
Where every other team knew.
Right.
This is what pisses me off. Every other team fucking knew that it was about to shit it down. Right? Every other team, every other team, other than the 2 Italian teams, V-Carb and fucking, so I don't know if they're just like an Italian wowie-wee-wah fucking weather report.
This is what I'm thinking, wowie-wee-wah.
Wowie-wee-wah weather.
Wowie-wee-wah weather.
Like, I don't know.
It might rain.
Yeah, it might. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit rain.
Sometimes bad, sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Everyone else knew it was going to shit it down.
Right.
This guy, Ricciardo, it's just like casually talking to, bro. You know when like shit's going like it's like stuff is going wrong, and a man's like,
Right.
you know, like, have you ever worked in retail or behind the bar, or you're at work? You know when you're at work and
Yeah,
you're
it's
trying
like
to
a
get
Sports Direct.
well, there you go. And you're trying to get shit done. Shit's busy. And you just got someone yapping in your ear about bullshit. Oh,
Right.
last night I went out,
Right.
I got so drunk. But
Right.
wait, I've got work to do. That's like,
But it's raining.
It's yap. Oh, you may want to use the K1 maybe. Or,
Oh, maybe.
like,
Last night, I really enjoyed our dinner, by the way, Lewis. That was really fun. That wine was weird, hey?
Is it
Oh, yeah, by the way,
raining
it's
or
gonna
not?
rain.
Yeah, by the way, it might rain a little bit. It's okay. And the thing is, you can hear it. Lewis is like, how heavy is the rain going to be? And there's like no answer. And then Lewis says like, how heavy is the rain? It's going to rain like a little bit or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So he decides to stay out. And then obviously like the heavens open up and there's nothing.
Right.
There's nothing more embarrassing than being on the wrong tires in the fucking rain. Like, it's just like...
Because how did you not see that coming? Everybody else did. And I'm not being funny or not, Enyasha, right? I have an iPhone.
Yeah.
And I recently learned, I recently learned that, you know, when the weather app says 50%, it doesn't mean 50% chance of rain.
You just learned that. It means the coverage in that area is going to be 50% precipitation, yeah.
Well, did Ferrari know that?
Really not.
Because maybe I need to tell them. I need to tell them, you know? So I'm not being funny enough. If I looked at this weather machine right now on my phone, right, I would know if it's going to rain in the next 5 minutes. These big technology people in the Ferrari offices,
yeah.
garage, HQ, can surely, with all the money that you have, get a weatherman. Fuck, hire Barry Hart,
right,
to do your weather,
huh?
To get.
Do you know what I mean?
Shout out Barry. Shout out
Barry. What a guy.
Shout out Barry. What a guy.
What a guy. Crazy guy.
And then obviously we've got the iconic Charles being in the car and being like, is it raining? Because I'm wet, guys.
Like, I don't know. I don't
know, guys. Like my seat,
maybe what then?
My trousers are wet. Yeah. And then now you have to be like, yeah, there might be water.
You know what they're like?
You know what
Mean Girls, when she's like, I could tell when it's gonna, my breasts can
when
tell
it's gonna
when
rain.
it's gonna rain.
Yeah. I'm gifted, right? I can tell when it's gonna rain.
That is Ricardo Adami. I think Charles is like,
honestly, I felt for Lando so much because my response would have been so much ruder. And that wasn't even rude. That was not even rude. That was him kind of being like, yeah.
Oh, sure. Oh, when they're like, oh, maybe it's water.
Yeah.
Add that to the list.
Add that to the list.
The thing is, we should have known because, you know, because he's had that for years.
Right.
And you know what? Real talk, I want to apologize to Charles Leclerc fans up and down the fucking... Because you know what? I used to think you lot were being dramatic as fuck. I was like, you lot were moaning about Mercedes. And we thought that was bad. And then, like, you know what the thing is like? With Mercedes, we were fighting a different fight. It was deeper than rap. Like, these men were sabotaging a man. You know what I'm saying? Saboteur. Do you know what I mean? They were in, it's like a French noir thing. Fucking Poirot and them, man.
Mate.
Who done it? Who's sabotaging the fucking car? We don't know who, but someone's doing it every week.
It was some Inspector Clouseau type shit.
Right?
You know, the thin moustache.
Yeah, there seems to be a case of saboteur here.
Saboteur. Nobody will leave the boat tonight until we find who did it.
The assailant is amongst us. Fucking hell. But we were fighting that fight. So we used to look at Ferrari. It can't be as bad. It's as bad. But these men are just fucking stupid, bruv.
Right.
They're thick.
Right.
Like,
right.
Do you know what Ferrari are like? Ferrari are like them fucking husbands that wives send to the shop on TikTok. And they're like, oh, can you get a bar of soap? And they come back with like a bar of fucking metal. like a bar of steel.
Right.
Like
Weaponized incompetence sometimes, but
weaponized
not Ferrari though.
Not Ferrari. Wow. We'll see.
We'll see.
Like, I feel like
Yeah.
Ricardo didn't want to no, he didn't. He maybe didn't even look at the weather, so he just made it up. I don't even. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is, Thandie?
It's only the first race.
It's the. I allowed myself. You know what? Yeah, we got love bombed by Ferrari. We got fucking love bombed.
That's it. That is it.
They fucking jumped in. They promised us the fucking world. They said,
what do you people like?
What do
you like fashion? You like glamour? You like visuals?
Do you like Milan? Want to come to Milan for the day?
You like Milan?
I'll take you to Milan for the day.
All you blacks are want all the same things.
Fuck me! They said, look at these little niggas. What the fuck?
All you blacks want all the same things.
Oh, they got us so good. They got
so good. This is how they stole the land. This is how they stole the land.
Hey, this is why they're eating spaghetti in Somalia. Look, I'm telling you now. Right?
They eat spaghetti in Somalia, innit?
Right, Somali spaghetti is the one, bruv. Like,
is it?
Yeah, it's
Shout out the
gorgeous.
Somalis, man.
Shout out to Somali food's gorgeous, actually.
Yeah.
But, but look,
nice.
they fucking infiltrate.
That's it. They said, look at you, you're going to run and get the T-shirts. You blacks want merch.
Merch!
You want Milan.
Oh, my God.
Glamour.
Joy, fashion, glamour, high life.
Fashion.
Joy.
High life.
Oh, my God. They introduced us to a lifestyle that they couldn't keep up with. Like, do you know what I mean?
Shaka
we were
Zulu,
out here.
man. That's how Shaka Zulu lost the land as well, you know?
Bro, do you know what I mean?
Never watched Shaka Zulu?
I've watched Shaka Zulu, but that's like indoctrination, bro. My dad sat me down. Made me watch that shit. Shaka Zulu. The old Zulu film.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I've seen all of them shit. But like they fucking, oh my God, like, so I just like, the thing is, it's actually like when you deep it, and look, in all honesty, like this is still, we're saying all of this, I'm still confident that this is a race winning car. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm still confident that they'll be able to turn it around. We don't know if it's circuit specific, weather specific. Clearly, whatever they were doing in Australia, well, to be fair, ever since the second day of testing, it looked great. Third day of testing, it starts to look a bit bad. And then we get to Australia and it's looking worse. But then we're like, we just make up theories for ourselves. Like, they put extra downforce on because they're going to be great in the rain. And then the rain comes and
and they don't know what to do. They're like, what? It's like the rain. That's the first time they saw rain today.
Bruv,
I didn't even know it existed.
Bruv, like, I mean, it's like literally, it's like they're from like the fucking arse end of the Sahara Desert, like literally like
Trust
witnessing
me.
rain.
Indigenous. You see those videos on like TikTok where they're feeding like the indigenous people chocolate? I hate those videos. I hate them.
2 seconds. I actually can't hear you. Sorry.
It's okay. You know those videos where there's of the indigenous people and they're feeding them chocolate for the first time on TikTok that you see? No? Ain't seen them?
I have seen that.
It's bad, isn't it? Human beings aren't good people, but you know.
Oh my God. That was us, to be honest. we had the fucking indigenous people. Like, just like, oh my God.
They fed us TeamLH China. Look how much they spread the whole mall with Lewis's face. Oh my God.
We're fucking suckers. Oh my God. As long as he's happy, we're happy. That's what we were saying. The car looked like a fucking shitbox. Well, are we smiling? We're fine. The fuck?
Mate.
Oh my God.
Fool me once.
Fool me once.
Fool me once.
It's mad. It's
You've got
actually
so much
insane.
to look forward to, guys, though. We
We
do have a lot to look forward to. We've got China next week.
Exactly. And the thing is, like I said, sorry, we brought it back. What I was going to say was, we don't know. It could get better. It could get better. They'll sort out the setup. I don't think it's going to be as bad as this weekend. Like, if anything,
The only advice I would give to Lewis is advice that I use day to day, which is always make noise when you are uncomfortable, because once they kill you, they say you enjoyed it, right? So I would hope that after this race, when you shout and everyone's like, oh my God, I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah.
He's serious type shit. Yeah, like, oh, okay.
Do you ever watch Modern Family?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, when Phil gets, like, serious, because he's always like the dad. He's always
because he's like he's a golden retriever, right? Yeah, you don't expect him to do it.
When he's serious, it's like, oh shit, right?
Yeah,
that's what Lewis needs to do.
Yeah, and I don't really expect. Charles looks like he has it in him to shout. I don't really look at signs and look at someone who would have shouted people into line, but I do feel like once Lewis shouts it, I would not want to be on the receiving end of Lewis Hamilton shouting at me.
No.
So, so I'd hope that he makes some noise today.
Charles was one of them people that he was shouting, when you just start laughing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because he's younger than me.
Yeah, it's like oh, sorry.
Right.
So, okay. You got a big man. Yeah.
Because he's younger than me, and I just don't see Charles as someone who's scary. You want me to be scared of?
There's nothing to be scared of there.
Is there a championship under your belt?
No.
There's
not.
There isn't.
And you're right. And I think maybe that is something that he probably didn't have at Mercedes. I think we heard him say, or we know that he tried to steer them away from the design that they had for that fucking slim, thick, side pods thing, and they basically were like no and ignored him, and then they didn't listen to him until it was too late, and then it's probably now that they're starting to reap the benefits of that, because they went down a different design philosophy. He's probably walking into Ferrari as someone who can give feedback and it be taken on board. Like they are, John Elkann didn't sign Lewis Hamilton. As much as people say he got signed for marketing and he got signed for, everything outside of driving. They brought him in because he's a winner. They brought him in because he's able to lead the team. He's able to give feedback. And you know what? I actually have seen comments from him this weekend which show that he's actually willing to dig them out a little bit, like he mentioned about tyre warm-up on Saturday. And then obviously today he was like, there's missing communication there. I think in Mercedes, what would we have heard? Oh, we win and lose as a team. It's okay, I take it on my shoulders, blah, blah, blah. But he was willing to say, look, that wasn't good enough from us. This is the reason it wasn't good enough. So I know that he's in that engineering debrief, laying down the fucking law, and that's what they fucking need.
Cracking the whip.
That's what they need, and the thing is, you don't pay £40 million a year to then not listen to that guy. Like whatever you might think of Lewis Hamilton and his abilities, whatever, Ferrari are paying him to be a team leader because Charles is incapable of being a team leader. Because for one reason or the other, if he was, they wouldn't have signed Lewis Hamilton.
Facts.
And that's why Lewis is there. And I think as well, that's why there needs to be patience from TeamLH. TeamLH are fucking hilarious, bro.
Between the fantasization of Ray and Lewis and the speculation
my God,
guys, touch grass. Sorry.
Guys.
It's
not every pretty girl, man.
Guys.
Also, he likes thoughts. Like, let's be fucking real right now.
Okay, let's go through his dating history. Who's a thought? Who is dating?
Nicky
ain't no thought, fam.
Nikki's queen thought.
Nikki
What,
ain't
what are you talking about?
Nikki the what? Nikki ain't no thought. That's
No,
your microaggression.
You're going You're going through like the public ones. Obviously, like the public ones are like the established women, like Shakira, fucking
Thought.
Nikki.
Thoughts.
Shakira's a thought.
Nikki ain't a. If Nikki's a thought, Shakira's a thought.
Okay, Shakira. Okay, Nikki's not a thought. But what I meant by a thought is like Lewis likes.
Who taught Unc that word? Like, please stop using that word.
He likes baddies. Okay, he likes.
That's
he
it.
Likes, he likes little
Badinas.
Badinas. He likes things.
Mm-hmm. Things.
Lewis Hamilton likes things.
Yeah,
like,
things.
That's things.
Things.
Ray, respectfully, is not a tick. She is a gorgeous.
But maybe he's going towards that direction of good girl, good rapport, Oscar performance. You know, there's a level of class that comes with this horse. You know, with the stallion.
Yeah, right.
You know?
I see.
You know,
can't be
a
fucking around with
BBL
these
and hips don't lie. Ain't gonna look nice in the paddock. However, a British great in the making. You know,
power couple.
But then again, I touch grass regularly, so I've never fantasized about a random woman being Lewis's missus. So I'm not speculating. I love the friendship. I've seen paparazzi pictures of them together.
Do you reckon she cringes when he sends her music?
As a woman who receives music in the DMs regularly, 1,000% yes. Lewis gives like light-skinned tears.
So we had that tune with fucking Christina. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's so.
But that was like when he had the quiff. That was quiff Lewis, you know.
That quiff, yeah, that was quiff Lewis. Do you remember when he did the hot in here dance in the ice? That's the most light skinned thing I've seen him do. When he was doing the hot in here, and it's like, oh, and he was just topless in the fucking ice tower.
I've never seen it, but please insert the clip here.
I'm gonna fucking find it and I'll put it in.
Right.
It's so light skinned. Like, look, respectfully.
Right.
Respectfully. But look, yeah, it's. I didn't know where we were with this. Where were we? I don't even know.
You said TeamLH were delusional.
Oh yeah. Oh my god,
you were dunking on TeamLH.
Look, respectfully, these men are like, Ricardo needs to be fired.
Yeah, I know. I saw a lot of that, you know. And I think we're coming from a place of trauma, though. I think we're coming from a place of trauma. You know, once you've dealt with bullshit, you're really strict.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Yeah.
That is what it is. We are strict. We are TeamLH are strict. Like,
it's fun being strict. I enjoy being strict.
You've got to be strict.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm strict enough. You know what? I'm not strict enough because too many people feel very comfortable like commenting on like my physical appearance. Like my earring and like my. What do you think of this?
I'm not laughing at your earring. I'm laughing. No, I'm laughing because I saw the video of you going and I kept seeing it on my timeline. Okay, that's why I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at the earring.
It feels like you're laughing at the earring.
I would never laugh at your earring. If you want to wear the dangling earring.
I'm trying to come in with like a new. I feel like Michael Jackson in Bad. You know.
I mean, it's going great. Like
right.
Yeah.
Someone was
Who
like,
cares?
I don't know what's worse, like the wig or the earring. I was like, surely the wig? Like, the wig is a fucking costume piece.
The wig is a costume.
Like,
don't let him chat to you like that, Nyash.
No. Like, it's just, just let me live. Like,
let him be.
Let me live. Anyway, I think karma, TeamLH, karma. Well, look, that was Ferrari's weekend. We will be back after these messages. Remember, if you don't want to hear these messages, then feel free to join our Patreon for an ad-free stream. Only $2.99 a month. What more could you want?
$2.99 a month. That's like your coffee. Like, just don't drink Blank Street for like
One day?
One day.
One day.
Yeah. Or buy me a blank street.
There you go.
By subscribing.
By subscribing.
There
Here's
you
the
go.
adverts. And we're back. Wow. Wow. Thanks to our sponsors.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're keeping the lights on, literally.
Literally.
Literally. So, Lando Norris, Thandie.
Lando Norris. LeBron. Lando, have you seen that? Lando Norris. Look,
Yeah.
I want to make something very clear this year, right? Let me make something very clear to you, quick stop, F1 people on the internet, right? This year, I am openly a Lando Norris supporter, whether you like it or fucking not, okay? Don't message me. Don't tweet me, okay? Because I will come for every single one of you. Every single one of your profile pictures, your descriptions. I will find that tweet that you made in 2008.
Right, we're from UK Black Twitter. We'll find it. It's a miracle we're still
And that
there.
includes you too, Nyasha. Because if anyone can ruin anybody on this podcast here, it's me and you, okay? So Lando Norris.
Lando Norris, what are your thoughts on Lando Norris's performance today? A stellar drive, lights to flag. He withstood pressure. They made the correct strategy decisions. He held off his teammate. He held off Max Verstappen. People were saying if it rains, that they were guaranteeing a Max Verstappen win, that Lando stood no chance. Tell me, as someone who was willing to cuss me out for no fucking reason over Lando Norris, how does it feel seeing
man.
your boy? It felt like your boy turned into a man today.
Is it that he turned into a man, or did he continue the mission that was started last year?
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because he could have slept. Some of you slept over Christmas and I can see it in your eyes, yeah? I could feel it.
And you know, not putting in any work.
No work. And a lot of drivers, especially on the younger side, were at risk of, you know when you in school and you're like, go sit with the year sevens. Lando was like, I'm not sitting with the year sevens. I'm not sitting with Ollie Beerman. You get? I'm sitting with the big boys. You're going to respect me, right?
Yeah.
So I respect it. But I do want to say, being a fan of Lando does not mean I'm not a fan of McLaren as a whole. That doesn't mean I'm going to start dunking on Piastri, because you know I love me some Piastri, right? And my prediction for the year is that Piastri and Lando. Can you hear that?
I can hear that. Yeah, I can hear that. She's rubbing her hands. Friction.
They're gonna friction, yeah?
Friction
Amongst two greats, potential greats, should I say?
Yeah.
When that does happen, I'm a mother whose sons are just both. I am Travis Kelce's mum in this situation. Yeah.
Nice.
In 2023.
23, yeah.
Sports.
Yeah, nice. Sports!
Were you an NFL presenter? I don't know, right? Who knows? So, shout out to the McLaren boys. Really nice to see them. Look forward to seeing them progress. I also heard that McLaren car is like, they're not doing any changes on it. Like, they're so confident with it. Oh, yes, let's talk about George whispering about that car. Did you hear about that?
So, yeah, I did. I mentioned it on our new show, Nyash's Notebook, available after every qualifying and race session.
Nyash's Notebook, eh?
Yeah, look, guys, we have a venue in Milan to pay for. Please watch our stuff. Yeah, I did. So George,
Gossip, who told George? Like, how do you know?
I think what George was intimating was that I think he was predicting, saying that they're so quick that they're just going to they're going to be so quick that they don't even need to focus on this year. They can focus on next year, whereas other people are going to need to carry on developing their cars, whereas McLaren, they've come out the gate. Now, again, this is, like I said, George is a chatty patty. He's a gossip.
I didn't realise how much of a chatty patty he was, because that's the most chatty patty shit I've ever heard come out of that man's mouth. Really?
That's all. You know what? He, like, it's so good, like, hearing him talk about his teammate, and it's not my driver. Like, it's so, because, like, he's such a
That's all he had to talk about for a year. That's all he had to talk about for a while. Do you get?
Joe, I get it. And the way he was trying to sun Kimi, what did he say about Kimi? He was like, "Oh God, you know, look at Kimi. I know he's going to keep me on my toes this year. Like, keep you on your toes, like, so you're guaranteeing that you're going to be faster than him, and that this kid's going to keep you on your toes. Oh, this kid's going to dunk him. I know he's going to do it. Anyway, Lando Norris.
Yes.
He's at the big boy table, and friction. And so when when those two, and look, I felt for Oscar. Oh my God, I felt for Oscar today. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt for Oscar in my heart. I haven't.
Yeah, it was a home race as well. Felt peak.
I don't think I felt that bad for someone chucking something away. Whenever I felt, I mean, to be fair, like, every other time someone's chucked something away, it's like, I guess I did feel a little bit of sadness when Lando didn't win Russia, but that meant Lewis won his 100th race, so I wasn't that sad about it.
No, we weren't sad that race. I remember we weren't sad that race.
I wasn't sad, no. Oh yeah, we actually had a podcast then, didn't we? So I'm trying to think, like, you know what? I think because I like Oscar so much, I think it's probably, you know what? Actually, I can remember. 2019, no, 2020, Charles Leclerc's second race for Ferrari. 2020? 2019, sorry. Charles Leclerc's second race for Ferrari. Bahrain, he's leading the whole race, and then his engine conks out towards the end, and Lewis ends up winning. And I remember then feeling like, I felt heartbroken for him. That's how I felt for Oscar today. But it was his fault. And he'll learn from it. And, one day he will be on the top step in Australia. And I think that's going to be an incredible day. What do you think to the vibes in Australia? It looks like a fucking...
Yeah, it looks so much fun, doesn't it?
RTY.
Yeah, but that doesn't surprise me. Australians love to party, as far as I'm concerned. Is that stereotypical? Yeah. I don't know.
No,
but,
do.
I feel like
they do.
They do pass the vibe checks. Brits are alcoholics, and Australians are just
they're the worst
Brits
of us.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the prisoners we shipped off. So
trust me. Yeah, shout out the indigenous people.
Shout
out the Aborigines, man.
Every fucking time. Lando Norris. Look, I feel vindicated. There were arguments that we used to have on this podcast about Lando Norris where I would say...
Yeah.
Look, when Lando Norris hasn't had a won a race, don't do this.
Yes.
Don't do this.
There's records. It's on the internet.
There's records.
I'm not doing anything. It's on the internet.
But I always said that Lando Norris... My thing with Lando, there's that whole period of like, does Lando have that dog in it? And we were like, he doesn't have that dog in him. And we...
There's a video with 7.1k views. Click on our... guys, if you want references, go on our channel right now. Click on most popular, and it's the third video.
You're such a prick. Right, I'm going on there now. Right, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Don't piss me off, bro. Filter views. No, hold on. Sort by. I'm dying. We're gonna get this now. Right. Which video is this?
It is the one where my hair is blonde.
That really narrows it down.
Fair. Yeah, my hair is blonde most times. Go on Go on videos. Then go on popular. And then it's changed.
What?
Yes, the third one, 7.1k. That's why Lewis Hamilton is the GOAT. At one point, we talked
2024
about
British Grand Prix.
Lando.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
And then laughing at Verstappen is so much fun. That's another one where we mentioned Lando Norris.
I really mentioned.
Anything else? Anything else?
Wow. No, fair play. These are all last season as well. I mean, look, last season, that's what
it was, isn't it? Like,
what it was,
I'm not
wasn't
going to
it?
sit here and deny that Lando Norris is not a bottle job. He has a reputation of being a bottle job, and he doesn't make it any better because he'll get on an interview and he'll say the most cockiest rubbish when he's bottled a race, and we just know he's going to bottle something. So I definitely hear the critique from last year, and I do understand why he's not the most appealing driver for you guys to like. So I understand that perspective. However, as per usual, follow the Thandie train because, you know, I look crazy for a few seasons until I don't. So, yeah.
Look, you're right. I think you don't have to like him, but I think obviously, look, there were some mistakes today. Obviously, he went off, but if you recall what happened today in Australia with Lando and Oscar, teammates fighting at the front, is exactly what happened in the British Grand Prix with George and Lewis when they went off track. And look, Lewis still went on to win that. And people don't talk about that moment as like a mistake from Lewis. They talk about the win, you know, and how he did the right strategy and all of these things. And he kept it on the road and he was under pressure from Max Verstappen, I think, in the end. So I think...
I am going to ask you one thing, though.
Ask me anything.
Do you think McLaren can do it this year?
Yes. So I think...
Do you think McLaren can win Constructors?
I think they're guaranteed to win the Constructors. I think, genuinely, I don't think it's going to be 2014 levels of Mercedes domination or 2023 Red Bull levels of domination. I do think we're looking at similar to like the Hamilton years. I'm going to say maybe like 2020, no, 2015 Mercedes, 2019 Mercedes, or 2018. Yeah, 2018 Mercedes maybe.
2018, yeah.
Yeah, where I think Ferrari will win races. I think Mercedes will win races. I think Red Bull will win races. I don't think there'll be a lot. I don't think it'll be like last season when like several drivers got double, like more than one win. I do think McLaren are going to win a lot of races. Now, do I think McLaren are going to have enough wins that they can let Oscar and Lando fight amongst each other? I don't know. Especially because I think Max Verstappen is the only one in Red Bull who is going to be picking up big points if this weekend is anything to go by. So I just think at some point they're going to have to prioritise, but I don't think they'll do that until the summer break. I thought the team orders were a bit shit. I'm not going to lie. Like when they told Oscar to stay behind Lando when it was raining, they spent the whole weekend saying they're going to race. And at the moment we're like, okay, we're going to get a race. They're like, oh, Oscar, hold positions. And then I think Oscar went off, or like there was some traffic or whatever. And then they're like, okay, you're free to race now. But he was like 4 or 5 seconds behind. It was like, oh, what's the point in that? So I do think they are going to use team orders this year more than they're letting on. And I think he'll probably favour Lando. Lando is the golden child. Don't get it twisted. Lando is the one that they want to win the title. So we'll see. But I do think so. Okay. Well, look, that was McLaren, and well done to McLaren. I do think. I mean, sorry, quickly. Do you think McLaren are good enough to win it?
Constructors, yes.
Drivers?
Because they have a head start anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. I do.
Lando?
I do.
Lando?
I mean, if you had joined my fantasy league, you'd know who I'm supporting. But thank God, all 127 of you have faith and want to hang out with me online. So thanks to everyone who joined my fantasy league, including some very famous names in Formula One. Content creation. Love you guys.
Yeah. Wow, just big dog Thandie, huh?
He hates me having online friends.
I don't.
Yeah, shout out.
I don't.
Shout out. No, honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's a great little hobby. So if you do want to join now. I don't know if you can still join, however.
It's too late now.
It's too late. But we've got 127 of us in there, and it's great.
How did your team do this week?
Yeah, great. Fantastic.
You know what? I'm sorry. I kept meaning to do it, and then I just.
It's okay.
My problem with fantasy is I always lose interest halfway through. So.
To be fair, whoever is GUS squared, which is Kanile, you're doing really well. As well as Kwame Sabong, you're doing really well as well. Both your teams are doing really well. Right at the bottom, Vincenzo, you're doing really bad. Sorry. Shout out Thandie, you're right at the bottom. But yeah,
right.
Quick Stop F1 currently ranks 108.
The league?
The team. The team. Yeah.
Right, 108
so
out of 127.
Yes, wow. Yes.
Speaking of back of the grid, should we quickly talk about the rookies?
My Shaylas. Okay, let's talk about them. Okay, so which one is your favourite rookie, first off?
Isack. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? Okay.
Was that before Anthony Hamilton hugged him, or was that...
You know what? Real talk. I'm just going to be fucking honest. And I know this is sacrilegious to say.
I knew you were going to say it, because he's my favourite too.
Kimi?
Yeah.
Kimi?
Yeah.
Kimi's my favourite.
Yeah, he was my favourite too.
And also, Isack, I love the Isack thing has definitely made me grow to him. And, I know that Mahad,
yes,
from Pistol Fracker, he always referred to him as his son, and I know if Mahad rates him, then that is someone to be highly rated. But
is it sacrilegious though? Because Lewis absolutely adores him. Did you watch
the press conference?
Yeah, and he's like, I'm just looking at this gorgeous young man. He didn't say gorgeous, but he is gorgeous though. He's stunning, isn't he?
You see, Kimi literally, he's got aura, bro. He has got aura. His little curly fro and it's just
so cute.
It's just so
They're all so cute. Bless him, he's bare cute.
No,
that's on some auntie shit. He can call me auntie any day. Do you get this isn't on some I'm trying to move to him. It's more on some you're really cute because you're young. You're only 18 as well. Imagine handling that piece of machinery at 18. That is quite the achievement, you guys. At 18, what was I doing? I was at Oceana, Southampton. That's what I was doing at 18.
Oh God, I was.
That Tesco vodka that was £7 from Tesco Express. I was drinking that before a night out.
I was drinking Lambrini.
There you go. At 18, even when you had money. That's weird.
No, not Lambrini. Yeah, that's a bit odd. What was I drinking at 18? Yeah, vodka. Oh, what are they called? Snake bites.
Oh, yeah.
Snake bites. That was all the rage. Why would I want to drink that? Why would I want cider and beer with fucking blackberry fucking cordial?
Well, your friend's white.
Yeah, of course.
It's given your friends were white. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Saying.
Look.
I'm not attacking you for having white friends. Not me attacking you for having white friends.
There's empathy there. Look, this is the thing. People are like, oh, Quick Stop F1, you hate white people. We fucking, all we know is white people, for God's sake.
All we know is white people.
Fuck it, they raised us. The fuck?
Fucking hell. Google the Wirral and then get back to me.
Do you know what I mean? Google fucking Radlett, Hertfordshire.
Right.
Okay. Don't piss me off.
Right.
Anyway, so my favourite is Kimi, and I wanted to say that, I mean, we'll get into it in Stars and Donkeys, but I think he had an incredible...
He did.
I think he's an incredible driver. I think that was... I actually think we'll get started there, but I think he was incredible. Isack Hadjar.
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I liked Hadjar from the get-go. I have a tweet to prove it.
Okay, nice.
There's a tweet.
Nice.
So I always have, I'm like the Pied Piper. I'll leave breadcrumbs. Let me even read it out to you, this tweet. I think I said something I like this Hadjar boy. I'm putting all my cards on him.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Him
crying. What were your thoughts on him crying?
People cry. I felt sorry for him. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah. I felt sorry for him, but
I felt sorry for him. Yeah, same. Same. He's like
you know what? Everyone's getting a Helmet marker.
The game's the game.
Yeah, I think Helmet was like, oh, he came in and he did a crying show. I was like, oh,
right.
Oh, like Helmet.
And Helmet, to be fair, I think he was more crying because he was like, I don't want to go back to that trailer and face Helmet.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
But how lovely was it to see Anthony Hamilton go and console him, hey? That was... You love black fathers.
Black fathers, man. I love black boy. There's two things that I love. Black boy joy, which is like black boys just enjoying and being happy and just being like black,
the real
and
black
not being
boy
bothered.
Joy.
Yeah,
like not
black
the one
boy
where
joy.
Not the one when they just started putting flowers in their hair and started saying like,
right.
oh, black boy joy, and I was like, which is fine. You can put flowers in your hair.
Black boy joy is like guys outside a chicken shop.
Yes.
Rapping or like arguing about football. That is black boy joy, and I love black boy joy, and I love black boy fatherhood, like, because there's this negative connotation that black boys don't have fathers, or the fathers are negative, or they're mean, or
Sorry,
I was gonna sing a song.
What song are you gonna sing?
I'm not gonna sing it. I cannot sing it on this podcast because unfortunately the man is in jail for some heinous crimes.
Oh my god.
Fuck it, I'll sing it. No,
don't sing it.
Okay. But yes, I do love black fatherhood. And Anthony Hamilton, do you know what's so gorgeous about this whole thing? Yeah. It's him with that Hadjar boy. It's him being with Lewis and seeing him with the red headphones. It's him consoling Lewis through the highs and the lows. It's Lance Stroll's dad coming out and being like, I fuck with Lewis's dad because when I couldn't make the races, he'd always be there for Lance. It's him just being the pit father, because in this whole thing with Formula One, we have so many interesting dad figures. You have Lance Stroll, we have Jos Verstappen, and then we have Anthony Hamilton, who seems like he's everyone's dad. He's not out there slagging people off. He's not out there saying mean things about other people's kids. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't like this whole thing where we've got a bunch of mean dads, especially in a world where there's so many Nepo babies in Formula One. I don't think that should be a thing.
Did I tell you about Carlos Sainz Sr.?
No.
What I told you? So you know that day? Where Lewis's first day at... You know that day we were just going at... I was going at Carlos Sainz and Carlos...
Yeah.
Just like randomly. Like, Carlos Sainz Sr. followed us. He just appeared in the photo, and I said, no way. I was like, no way, it's just Carlos Sainz Sr. I fucking looked at him, fucking Carlos Sainz Sr.'s like official fucking Twitter fucking page.
Hello, sir, if you're listening.
Signore! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Signore. The things I was saying about your son.
Not the Signore!
I'm so sorry, Signore.
That's interesting.
It is, isn't it?
We had a lot of interesting follows and DMs over the Christmas holiday. We see everything, by the way.
Maybe sometimes we don't. Don't say that.
Sometimes we miss things. I mean, I see everything. I have notifications on my phone.
Thandie has notifications. I don't. I don't because I would find he has a life. I personally would find that overstimulating. Other people, it must be so weird for you just enjoying your fucking day and then all of a sudden just like like hundreds of fucking notifications. I don't think it's
weird for me. I think it's more weird for people who are around me because they're like, Thandie, your phone. And I'm like, it's just a quick stop lot. It's just quick stop.
I can't even imagine. I just like, yeah. I'll like
Brian doesn't stop.
Yeah, I'll periodically check. You know what it is? One thing I've learned is that you shouldn't, even if like a post does well, you shouldn't, like I tend to like mute things after a while because you shouldn't, if a post does well, you can get caught up in like how many people are interacting with that you don't then move on to the next thing or make the next thing.
Okay.
And even if something does bad, obviously I'll mute something if people start getting at us. Like the first sign of it, I'll just mute that. But even if like a post is doing well and is popular, I'll mute it because I'm like, I don't need to see, need to think about the next video. Anyway, that's just something I would say to creators. Your best idea is your next idea. Don't get caught up in your current, your current things. Which is how you end up in a wig.
Back on the rookies, I would like to say that Liam Lawson seems. I kind of, I always feel sorry for I always feel sorry, but I feel like Liam Lawson. What a shit gig. Like, imagine just knowing
he is cheeks. Like,
he is cheeks, but like, why did you give me the chance if you're gonna constantly hold it above me that someone else is taking my seat within the next few weeks? Because it's obviously gonna happen.
You talk about Jack Doohan at Alpine.
Yeah.
Like Doohan. I feel really bad for him. Fabio Torres got a little harem of fucking reserve drivers that he just like parades every race. When I saw Jack Doohan crash today, my heart like sank. I was like, God, like the last thing you need to do is crash your car like at your home. At least you got a home Grand Prix. Like how many races before they replace him?
I would say they're using him for the sprint races and then come Bahrain, he's out.
As in like 4 more races. 3 more races.
4 more, 3.
Yeah. If he makes it past summer, he's done incredibly well.
He's probably going to get replaced in the summer.
Yeah.
That's where, he's going in the summer.
I think summer he's going to get replaced. They want Frank, and you don't pay to get a reserve driver. Like, they paid to get Franco out of his Williams contract. So, yeah. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Ollie Bearman looks like Rosamund Pike's long lost son.
Who's Rosamund Pike?
You seen Gone Girl?
Yes.
The blonde woman from Gone Girl. Look at her now.
I do know the blonde woman. Ollie Bearman.
From Gone Girl. Ben Affleck's the
I know the lady. I know her. Yeah, I know her. That's my favourite film.
Oh, yeah. It's one of my favourite books. It's a good book.
Yeah, very good book. Maybe I see it.
You see it? I'm telling you now. Get a picture of Ollie Bearman up now.
I do have a picture of Ollie Bearman up.
I'm telling you, like, they look similar. Anyway, they all had bad. I feel sorry for them because it's really bad like conditions. Obviously, Bearman didn't put it in the wall today, but he did put it in the wall in the dry. Obviously, Hadjar put it in the wall. Doohan put it in the wall. Lawson at points was 3 seconds slower than Max Verstappen. Like, you talk about difficult gigs. That Red Bull second seat is, cursed. If they offered it to me, I'd say no. And it's like my dream to be an F1. And I'd be like, no, I'm okay. I don't want that seat. That's like, he's not ready for that seat. I don't think he's experienced
What
enough
it
for that
is,
seat.
it's that cursed Red Bull seat that we've been talking about for years.
We've talked about it since we started.
Yeah, we have.
It's our 4th birthday in 10 days.
Oh.
4 years. Crazy. Years. Who are you 4 years? Who are you 4 years ago?
I just moved back to London. I was an editor-in-chief at a magazine. Shout out Chapter Z.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived in London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people will say, you keep bringing it up. Keep bringing it up. Stars and donkey of the day. Thandie, who's the star of the day?
Okay. So my beautiful star of the day, I've actually got 2, is the wonderful Anthony Hamilton for being the best dad on the grid and always bringing some sort of heartfelt moment with all the drivers that he interacts with. He doesn't bring young men down, you know?
Yes.
There's something off about bringing young men down, you know? It's weird. I always think it's weird when aunties bring down young girls, and I think it's even weirder when uncles bring down young men. So shout out Anthony Hamilton for being a stand-up guy.
Yeah, love that.
Second off, Yuki.
Yuki, another victim.
The man that you are.
Another victim of the Italian weather devices. He basically stayed out with Ferrari and ended up finishing pretty much.
But if you think about it, who else was it going to be apart from Yuki, right? Who else was it going to be?
All of a sudden, great result turned to shit.
But shout out Yuki for always reminding us that he should have that Red Bull seat. But I'm glad he doesn't have that Red Bull seat because, you know, like, there's people who were supposed to be in Slytherin but made Hufflepuff. For those who watch Harry Potter, Yasha, another year, 4 years into Yasha not watching Harry Potter, right? There's people who are supposed to, you know, Yuki is one of those kids who was offered to hang out with the popular mean kids. And they're like, Yuki, why do you hang out with those losers, man? And he's like, no, they're actually my friends. They're actually quite cool.
Yeah.
Fine, you're a loser too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, he's not that
Yuki
guy.
chose good, so, and he's a bit shady. And I like that about Yuki.
He is. I liked his comments in Drive to Survive. It's like, do you think you're a better driver than Liam Lawson? It's like, well, results say everything, so I don't need to say it anymore.
Huh? Right. And his comments in qualifying about, like, well, I know I did better than Liam Lawson.
Yeah,
and it's like, yes, Yuki.
You got done by a fake quote. You're an idiot.
Damn. This is how I came for that fucking Mercedes. That Mercedes troll account.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that, guys.
Let's talk about that. I've been monitoring your likes on Instagram.
Have you?
You just pop up. You're the only person that I interact with on Instagram, so it shows me when you like things. Still following Mercedes.
Can you see things that I like on Instagram?
No, I could just see. If I see a post, then I'll see that you fucking liked it.
Yeah, go on.
I see you in the Mercedes likes.
Oh, stop it. I can explain.
Every Mercedes post. It's like, likes by Thandie. This girl never left, but she's hounding accounts. Like, you better fuck off, Fletch.
I didn't realise.
Oh my god. It's so funny. What you got to say for yourself?
I've actually got nothing to say. I didn't realise I was doing that. Because the thing is, I'm right now, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm incognito. I haven't posted since November, so I didn't even realise I was following them. I'm going to unfollow them right now.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not, actually, because I've just openly said I like Kimmy, so I'm following them for Kimmy.
For Kimmy, there you go.
Right, yes.
It's probably all the Kimmy posts that you were liking.
Right.
You see it. You see it. You see it.
Right.
Okay. My star of the day.
Your star.
My star of the day is Kimi Antonelli.
Okay.
I think he, 18 years old, first race, conditions where all his contemporaries were useless. He went from, was it 15th to 4th?
Yeah.
I think if there's a few more laps, he would have potentially, caught and not past Russell, but there would have been a really good fight there. So I think he deserves
I can't
that.
wait till that happens.
Oh, that's going to be box office. I can't wait for that. So yeah, shout out Kimi. Quick shout out as well. Alex Albon, I must say. I know there's some beef between TeamLH and Alex Albon because of like the karma comments and this and the other. But
I mean, so what's worse? Still following Mercedes or supporting Alex Albon? I don't know, guys. Pick a side and stay there, I say. Just saying.
But in the interest of having a side and staying there, I'm happy for Alex Albon. I hope that I'm happy for Williams. I love Williams. I'm happy for James Vowles. I want Williams to do well, and I think
Williams are going to do well. I think
they are. I think they are, and I think
they are.
It's testament to James Vowles, who I think is going to have. I think he's warming up for the Mercedes job, and I think once Toto leaves, which he will do at some point, I think James is once he finishes his work experience at Williams, I think he'll be over. I think he would deserve it because I think he's doing a great job. But Alex had a really good drive today to get the Williams to 5th. Donkey of the day.
That's easy.
God,
that is so easy.
Who is your donkey of the day?
Isack Hadjar. Welcome to the big boys. I don't care.
You know what though?
Welcome to.
Yeah.
Welcome to the sport, brother.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You crashed out in the formation lap, brother?
On the formation laps, like I know, like, and the thing is, it's like, and everyone's like, oh my god, like, and it's like, brother, like you can't, like you cannot, and he knows that, and there'll be times where Isack Hadjar is going to be star of the day, maybe even next week. He might be star of the day, but you can't do them things.
You can't do them things, right? I'm strict, right?
Like,
I get it.
Like,
you had your moment. You're lucky Anthony Hamilton hugged you, so we all rallied around you. If he hadn't hugged you, it would have been a different bollocking. We would have felt so much sympathy.
Anthony Hamilton PR pack.
Fix up. Because you're gonna have so many more tears, brother. I'm just gonna be honest.
You can't cry. Yeah, you can't.
Someone else has to tell you this, right? And it's gonna be me. All the content creators are gonna be like, "We love me." No, I'm gonna tell you straight, right? This is a very tough sport, and you better get some thick skin. So for that reason, you're my donkey.
Fair play. I mean, look. In honesty, there's so many donkeys. I could say the whole fucking Ferrari strategy crew. I could say all of the rookies. To be honest, I don't. Other than Kimi, I don't think I don't think any of them gave a really good account of themselves this weekend at all. To be honest, I feel, and I was going to say in qualifying we had Bortoleto do well, and we did have Isack do well, because. Sorry, Thandie was just like, I don't know what she was doing with her fingers. She was doing that. What's that face? What's that like? I can't even like.
I'm thinking. Yeah. Bortoleto. If you guys are wondering what I look like right now, I look like Robert De Niro. You know what he's thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm feeling Bortoleto.
I'm feeling him. I'm feeling just because he got back at helmet, and I liked that.
Okay.
I like that. And he's in a shit car. But these guys, like, it's going to rain this season. Like, fix up.
Word to Nina Simone. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even word to Natasha Bedingfield. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Fix up.
Tonight. Wow. Words you can't even know.
Words I don't know. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
So yeah. Look, let's read your tweets. Let's read your tweets.
Let's read some tweets.
Let's read some tweets from you guys.
First tweets of the year.
First tweets of the year.
You guys.
Yeah. Right. Do you want ladies first?
Really? Okay, cool. Let me look through. Okay.
Nice.
I am gonna go for Clinton Desvaux. Debut? Debut? I feel like it's French. It's Canadian French. Debut. Clinton Debut says, Kimi start of the day. I agree. Ferrari donkey of the day. They missed it. Talking point impressed with the pace of Williams and Racing Bulls. How strong. I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we'll see. I think we'll see in dry conditions, but I think we saw in dry conditions on Saturday. Two very strong teams.
Right.
I'm gonna go for a quote tweet. We never go for. You know what? I'm gonna go for Steve Price, Plan B Studio, our guy.
Yeah. Hi,
our
Steve.
Fucking guy. Hi, Steve. Long time listener and supporter. Start of the day, Norris. Dog of the day,
Steve.
Helmut Marko for still breathing. Russ. Hairman looked like he stepped out of the salon post race. I mean, to be fair, he has got great hair. Red Bull finding a shit car for their number 2 driver. Wow, this one 3 seconds of that. Ferrari, what the actual fuck happened? Talking point. Piastri reverse masterclass. Lawson Hadjar, I guess. Piastri, it felt like he was Formula 1 so mad because. Really and truly, he wasn't stuck there for that long, Piastri, but a minute in Formula 1 is like
It's like an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get that bit. Mm-hmm.
Like it felt like he was stuck in that grass for so fucking long. Quickly, do you have any strong thoughts on the fact that they were going around the circuit whilst there were trucks on the circuit?
Oh,
felt a bit dangerous.
Must we always have this conversation? Where was it last time? Japan or China? Where we had a really dangerous,
Yeah, Japan. That was
Japan, wasn't it?
When Bianchi died. Yeah, it was Bianchi. Sorry,
Jules Bianchi. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but we had something similar again.
It was
after Bianchi died. Yeah.
Was it last season?
I swear it was. No, it was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, no, I do, yeah, where there was I do recall, I feel like we've spoken about it, I can't remember when, but I feel like it was Japan or China,
I hate how they do that. It's really annoying, it's really, like, reckless, it's quite disrespectful, and a lot of those drivers on the grid, as I said last time, probably have PTSD from watching Bianchi, because Bianchi was their friend, they grew up all together, and you're doing that again, it's...
I just think as well, in a race where people are crashing on their own, under formation lap, under safety car, it's not...
Got a bunch of rookies as well, right?
It's not beyond the realms of possibility that someone fucks up.
Right.
And so, I think for me, I just found some of this... you don't want a red flag for everything, but if you have to have people and a truck on the circuit, it just felt like there's no harm in the risk. I guess the risk of having people on track doesn't feel worth it to me.
It doesn't.
Who would you like to go with?
I'm going to go with Beyonce. Star of the day, Anthony Hamilton again, and Donkey of the day, Ferrari. Talking points: how Ferrari allowed all 3 of my F1 ops to end up on the podium. I'm sick, sister. I feel you too, and I'm going to like that.
Yeah. Let's go with oh god. You know what's funny? I always find it really funny when people who don't even follow us join in. I'm like
Hey,
don't even go here.
Welcome.
Yeah, no, welcome. Let's go with Mimi. Wait, did you just read that?
Who?
Huh?
What did you say, Mimi who?
No. Musamina's blog, who says, Kimmy,
so.
they did very well. Don't give the day. Ferrari, between the talking too much from engineers to the garbage strategy, it's too much. Talking point, maybe rookies need a bit more time before being thrown in the deep end. It feels like maybe they need to do like a wet weather driving course or some shit. Like, because if you remember, even Brazil last year, Bearman and Colin Pinto were embarrassing that day. Like they were
I do remember that.
They were spinning and going off all fucking day. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, if these cars are too difficult to drive in the wet, and they literally are incapable of driving these cars in the wet, then I don't know, maybe they need to have some wet weather training. Any more? Should we leave it there?
I'm trying to think what else to mention on this first podcast of ours. Thanks for listening so far, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and follow us on socials, and follow us on TikTok. We've got loads of content going out on TikTok recently. Shout out and Yasha. The one thing I do want to ask you is, did you pour water on yourself today for the sake of content?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought as much.
Yeah.
We'll link that below. Thank you.
So a lot of people keep some people keep asking us. I'll say it on here. Yes, we are doing an event in let me hype this up. Quick Stop F1 is coming.
Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep.
Isn't that the fucking Star Wars fucking?
No, that wasn't that. That wasn't that. I swear that's the Italian. No, that wasn't that.
What? Do you know the Italian? That's the second time you've done that. What the fuck?
What was that then? That's exactly what I was singing.
I don't know.
Beep 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 beep.
Wow. Beep beep. Like yours was like a bit more. I don't know. I want to get the tape out.
I gave it some bass. That was a hot version.
Yes, Quick Stop F1 are coming to Milan for the Italian Grand Prix. Where the fuck are my fucking sounds? Quick Stop F1 will be doing a live show followed by a rave party.
A rave.
Disco, whatever you want to call it.
A disco.
Afters. We will have afters.
Come party with your favorite podcasters.
Come party with your favorite podcasters. We will have DJs all night until 1 o'clock. We have an Italian Art Deco warehouse. Saturday qualifying. Why Milan?
Rumors is Lewis Hamilton himself might just be turning up. Oh, most things. That's a rumor, okay? I've never lied to you guys.
Please note that all claims of Lewis Hamilton being there are not true, and please don't take it based on the fact that Lewis Hamilton will be there.
We do not owe you anything if Lewis Hamilton does not turn up.
There will be no refunds cast if Lewis Hamilton does not turn up. But it's going to be really cool. So obviously it's on the Saturday. So it's qualifying day. It's in Milan. It's very easy to get to. I was there literally last week, finalizing everything. It's just going to be really exciting.
Yeah,
we decided
we're big
to do something
business now.
Pardon?
I said we're big business now.
We are big business now.
Finalizing things,
Yeah, I just had a quick trip to Milan. You know what I mean? Like, as you
quick
do.
trips.
So I think it's gonna be a great place. Even if you just want to come for the podcast part and you don't have to stay for the party part or whatever, but there's going to be so many TeamLH in Milan that weekend because of the Italian.
This is the official TeamLH party, basically. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Details on that will be out likely beginning of May. It's going to be like, it's a big venue. It's 150 people. So, it's going to be a big event. And so keep an eye out. It is happening. If you're going to Milan, keep an eye out. Saturday, the 6th of September, the day after my birthday.
So it's actually Nyasha's actual birthday party as well.
Well, I don't want to, yeah, pretty much, yeah. But it's 2 days after Teddy's birthday as well. So, although Teddy won't be there, but
I told you to stop mentioning him.
Never. That's my son. Never. Sorry, I meant to get some air on. So yeah, that's it. That's that. So thank you for listening, guys. Yeah, let's just leave it there, to be honest. Like, subscribe, all of them things there. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the kind words and all the new content. Yes, I did pour water on myself. I had to get changed. I was very embarrassed afterwards. I nearly didn't put that to get out, but you've got to try things. Not
you've got to do something. Yeah,
like I said, your best idea is your next idea. And, that now I've had that idea, maybe not the best idea, but these things happen.
It was a great. I thought it was a great piece of content.
Great content. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I loved it. I was just laughing at you pouring water on yourself in your house.
It's insane. I had to clean up.
I love that. I know.
I had to get out of my clothes. Like, it went on my chair, for fuck's sake. Thank you for listening, guys. Remember, no matter what life throws at you,
keep it on the red stuff.
There you go. Take care. Till next time. Goodbye.
Yay.